Good afternoon, Enid, and welcome to another wonderful city management update. My name is Larissa Sloan, and with me I have Jerald Gilbert.
Hello, Enid. I'm happy to be here with you again.
Yes, well, thank you. I thoroughly enjoy our time together.
Me too.
Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
You know, I'm trying to think. No, I just kind of enjoyed being home. That's kind of what I like to do. I did go down for First Friday, spend a little time downtown. I did see a really good band at Enid Brewing called the Strangles, and I enjoyed that. So I encourage people. I think that was the last First Friday, but guess what's coming up? Lights Up the Plains. So it'll be another opportunity for folks downtown.
I haven't been to that. What is that?
Well, that's after Thanksgiving. There's a massive celebration downtown with lighting up all the Christmas lights downtown. And this year we have a special gift for the entire town, courtesy of Kyle Williams and his group called The One. There'll be a big giant Christmas tree downtown.
Nice.
To go with the ice rink, so it'll be great.
I did the ice rink last year.
Yes. It's bigger and better this year.
It's bigger.
Yes. So get ready to come on down and celebrate Christmas in the holiday season right here in Enid, Oklahoma, downtown. There you go.
Fun. Well, we have some quality of life issues we're going to get to. So we have our community cultural celebration that I've been telling you for a while now that we've needed things. Well, guess what? It's finally here. So we highly encourage you to go out and enjoy the festivities. So there'll be like food and art booths and things of that nature. There's going to be people dressed in regalia, and there's going to be live performances, and you can just go out there and learn about all different kinds of cultures, and so that's going to be really exciting. And so then we have the library. They have so much fun stuff going on. They
always have something.
They had bats this past weekend.
I went and saw the bat exhibit First Friday too, which was just 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. There was 2 little bitty bats. It was interesting.
Did you get to hold them?
No, because remember, if they bite you, that's where vampires come from.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe that's my problem. I like vampires. The library is going to be having an event on December 11th. And that's going to be a vendor. It's going to be book theme. Obviously, it's the library. And so they are actually looking for vendors for this event that are author book theme. Maybe if you're an author or you are a baker, maybe you make items out of books, things like that. They are needing you. So if that's something that maybe you'd be interested in doing, then you can visit their website. I believe it's enid.okpls.org. And so you can get more information from there. And so that's going to be exciting as well. And then the splash pads are closing. How sad. They're closing on October 10th, so if you want to go out and have a splash and fun time and get wet one more time, then I highly suggest you go out and do that. I believe it's Champion and Hoover. Those are the 2 splash pads that we have.
Yes.
And so that is the end of our quality of life, so we're just going to dive right into our infrastructure, which we have a lot of those going on.
Yes, we do, and that's what we do here at the City of Enid. Infrastructure and good customer service.
Yes, for sure. So we're just going to dive right in. So our first one is going to be the residents in the area of East Columbia Avenue from Kennedy Street to North 4th Street should expect to experience a road closure beginning on September 7th. That's due to a new water line being installed and will cause the roadway to close intermittently, and that will last about 6 weeks. And then today, there is a water outage on West Hemlock Avenue for a broken water main being repaired, and that should be restored by the end of the day. And then, of course, we have Southgate, which has kind of a long process, but hopefully that is being wrapped up. But you cannot access the landfill by South Van Buren, but you can get to the landfill from the east on South 30th Street. And we do not have a completion date for that yet, but that is coming soon. And so then, of course, as we have mentioned weeks ago and still mentioning, there was a street collapse by the hospital, by St. Mary's Hospital, and that it caused an immediate road closure, and that was between 5th and 6th Street on East Oklahoma. And if you need to access the emergency room, you can use East Cherokee Avenue, as you can see here in my map. And then a completion date for that has yet to be determined because there's so much they have to look at and see what all needs to be repaired. But we do highly emphasize that you pay close attention, more so because it is a hospital and there's more traffic. And then, let's see. This is going to be the bridge and the roadway that they are fixing on East Broadway Avenue. And that is between on South 5th Street. And that is going to take about 9 months to fix. And then phase 2 of the East Randolph Avenue project, that is on September 14th, that closed down at that time. And a portion of East Randolph Avenue, that'll be closed from North 25th Street to the entrance of the Hedges Regional Speech and Hearing Clinic. The patients for the hearing clinic can access the parking lot by using the South 30th Street entrance. Phase 1 of the East Maple Avenue reconstruction project has began on September 14th and prompted a road closure between North 15th Street and North 16th Street. This closure is expected to be completed in 4 weeks. On September 21st, residents in the area of North 16th Street and East Maple Avenue should expect a road closure to allow crews to complete road construction, and that should last about 2 weeks. And then on Pheasant Run, the residents there will experience a road closure, and that started actually on September 23rd, and that is for concrete repairs, and that is actually going to last about 4 weeks. And road construction in the area of 1200 Seneca Avenue began on September 24th, allowing concrete repairs there as well, and that's going to last about 2 weeks. And then construction for the East Randolph Avenue Mill and Overlay project began on October 3rd, which was yesterday, I believe. And this will allow crews to make repairs to the road, and that should be completed by October 20th. And there will be a lane closure on the outside eastbound lane of West Willow Road at the North Grand Avenue intersection, allowing crews to install a new gas line, and that's expected to take 3 weeks to complete. A portion of North Adams will be closed on October 4th due to the installation of HVAC equipment on top of a business in that area. This closure is expected to last 1 day. So that is actually happening now, today. And so hopefully that will be completed all today. And then, as you may recall, back in July, this intersection of South Adams and West Cherokee was being worked on. But now they're almost done, completed with it, but they just have to put striping down. And so that's exciting to see that wrap up and close. And then, as you saw a few weeks ago as well, this had some work being done with it. And now they are shutting this road down, which is East Randolph Avenue and North 4th Street, to remove some abandoned railroad tracks. And that should start today on October 4th, and that should only take 1 week to complete. And last but not least, beginning on October 5th, which is tomorrow, asphalt repairs on East State Avenue will prompt a road closure between South 6th Street and South 7th Street, which should take only 2 weeks. And then we got a new city flag.
Yes.
Which is really cool that we have our own, it's like having our own territory.
Yes. You can see that we ended up getting 2 new flagpoles. Mm-hmm. So you can see we're flying the Enid flag on one, the state of Oklahoma on the other. So if people are wondering what's that third flag, that is the new city flag. Mm-hmm. And I bet you can find information about that on our website somewhere.
I bet so. And that's enid.org.
Yes.
Yeah. We are actually in need, the library has a position available for a library director. And
Yes.
so if you think that is something in your wheelhouse, then we highly recommend that you go to enid.org/careers and get that filled out, and we'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, the library director, the library of Enid in Garfield County has about 18 full-time employees over there. And currently Terry Ray is our deputy director, and Aaron Crawford is our, I guess you could say, interim library director and chief financial officer. The library falls under her responsibility. We've been looking for the a library director for a while. There's some specialized requirements, particularly management requires a master's in library science and information science or something like that. And so it is specialized. So if you take a look, if you've thought about running a library or like libraries and have the qualifications and are interested, please put in, because it's been a difficult position to fill, and we're happy to continue to look to find the right person, because that's what it's going to take. It's a unique position, and it's an important position in our community, and so you should look at those other job openings while you're out there taking a look. There's several.
There is several, for sure. We're having a town hall meeting.
Yes, and I'm trying to think, is this a picture? This might be a picture of one that we had in the past. I think the last time we had one was February of last year, right before COVID really hit all of us. And the commissioners have specifically decided and determined that they want to have a town hall meeting. It's a citywide meeting, so you can come. It'll be at the Stride Bank Center at 6:30, and you can sign up and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Right now, the city's not planning to do any presentations. We're just planning to hear from the people about what they think, about what we should be doing or what we're not doing, or specific complaints, and we'll do our very best to try and address them. And I know that Commissioner Norwood has been a leading advocate for town hall meetings and has had one for his ward individually over there recently within the last month. And I know that was a good meeting. I was unable to attend that one, but Scott Morris was there along with the commissioner, and I know there were many concerns about mowing and potholes and high grass and weeds that I believe we've been able to continue to work on. So I look forward to the meeting on the 12th.
Come out and be a voice.
Yes.
Voice your concerns. And so then we have our commission meeting.
Yes, tomorrow it's time for a commission meeting again.
Yeah.
So let's see, we had that, and then let's see, the town hall's on Wednesday, right, I believe, because it's the 12th. No, it's Tuesday. What am I saying? So we have Tuesday, tomorrow is the study session regular meeting. The following Tuesday at the Stride Bank Center is the town hall event, and the following Tuesday is another commission meeting. So we have a regular schedule going. At the study session, there's a couple things on there right now. We're talking about the handbook for the governing body. It's also on the regular agenda along with the resolution for rules, so there'll probably be some discussion. There will be some discussion about that at the study session. And then probably the main event on the study session is to talk about the Regional Police Training Center that's right behind City Hall at 401 West Owen Garrett, so it's right behind us on State Street. And the new chief, Chief Brian Skaggs, will have folks there talking about it. I think it's going to be Captain Warren Wilson, I think actually is going to come and talk about it. They'll probably talk about a few other things police related to that academy. And we might add a couple more informative things on there between now and before we repost this thing at 5 o'clock. So the regular meeting, I believe we have some budget amendments. We have some condemnations for Call Lake. I believe we have 4 of those. We have the governing body handbook and meeting rules resolution. And we also have information about an ordinance, actually. It's an ordinance to correct or update the recall language that we have in our code to ensure that any future recall elections will conform with what came out of the Supreme Court's ruling on the last one. So anyway, it's a full agenda. There's a whole bunch of more items in consent. You should take a look. And if you're interested, come to the meeting. We have those meetings live and in person on Tuesday, October 5th. 5 o'clock study session, 6:30 regular meeting. They're both upstairs, well, on the first floor in the council chambers. And you guys come and film it and live stream it, and it's great. So if you can't make it in person, you can watch it on YouTube or Facebook. And, you know, it's your local government at work. So somebody said, and I can't recall who, but the internet fact checkers can find out for me. The level of government that impacts you the most is your local government, us. So, and your county. So, but us, because we're in the city, and if you live in the city, then we're probably the most impactful folks to you. We provide your water, we provide your street and infrastructure services, permitting, etc. So get involved, and if you would like to serve, please get involved. We always have boards available. Those aren't currently on this agenda, but there's always boards with openings. They're volunteer positions, so you get to use your talents, and you can help implement your ideas with another group on a board and help advise the city. So we look forward to your input.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's a lot going on.
Yeah, it is. Full agenda.
Definitely get out there. And
Still only Monday.
yeah, definitely get out there and be a voice, like I said. Because if you don't speak for it, nobody will know.
Yes, that's right.
I guess that's a good one way to think about it. So we have C-Click-Fix as a tool. As you've heard, a lot of the infrastructure, some of those may have originated from C-Click-Fix as far as fixing things. And so C-Click-Fix is a communication device that we use between the city and you, the community. And so it kind of is another way for you to have a voice and to show us what is going on and what needs fixed, or lost dogs, or the down street sign, or it could be just a whole bunch of different things. And so definitely download that so that we can hear from you and things like that. And so if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to call an office and we'll be more than happy to help you. And then as always, you can stay connected and updated with what your city is doing for you and what's going on with the city, events and things of that nature, by staying connected with our social media outlets and Roku and our Fire TV stations. Other than that, do you have anything?
No, I think you've covered it well.
Well,
I think that's another good city update for everybody.
Yes, for sure.
If you do have any questions, feel free to send them at any time. You can send them to communications, you can send them to me, you can send them to Scott Morris, or anybody else you'd like, and we'll try to answer your question or get to your concern. C-Click-Fix is a great tool. It's not a perfect tool, and it's not probably the best tool for certain things, but it's fantastic for potholes and high grass and weeds and things of immediate concern that we can action quickly. You know, it's probably not a good tool to use to tell us that we need a truck route in Enid, other than saying, okay, we can't really action that timely. So anyway, for stuff that, you know, immediate problems that need immediate action, it's really good for. So thank you, everybody. There's great stuff going on in Enid, and I hope that you going through all these press releases has shown people how much stuff is getting fixed.
Oh my goodness, there's so much work on the east side. It's so exciting to see all the improvements.
It is.
For sure.
And when it's done, it'll be fantastic, because hopefully all we'll remember is that we've got a nice improved street, or a nice improved bridge, or the intersection, or the sidewalk, or the pothole was fixed, whatever it is. So well, it's been good to be here today with you. So I guess.
Absolutely, for sure. Thank you for taking your moments and spending it with us. And we hope that you have a good rest of your day and do something kind for someone else. Bye.